My name is Terence McSweeney. I'm Manager of Physical Activity and Sports in Cork Foundation. I'm on the SportsAbility Forum and a Director with Cork Local Sports Partnership. I started in Cork Foundation in 1979 as a PE teacher, and in 1979 I'd say it was probably one of the first or second jobs probably advertised within the disability services for somebody with a PE degree. Since then it has changed dramatically. In 2022 there are people working in this field right across the country. But to go back to 1979 and probably right up into the early 2000s, anybody who was working in PE or physical activity or leisure recreation within a disability service was doing so very much in isolation, very much on their own, working on their own initiative, not with any support group from a professional body, just very much in isolation. But everything changed dramatically, I would say, when the SIDOs, Sports Inclusion Disability Officers, came on the scene with the local sports partnerships. There was a recognition that for physical activity and sport to be promoted and supported for people with disabilities, it really needed dedicated professional staff who are there and would focus solely on activating people with disabilities. And very, very quickly that activation changed from just pure activation to inclusive activation. So nowadays I think inclusive physical activity is part of the course. People recognise it as a done thing. The efforts that local sports partnerships make, along with the NGBs of course and their officials, there is now a national network by which all information, resources, but particularly disability awareness is becoming it's common language. The advice I would give to any disability service provider, staff member particularly, is one, to always make sure that their needs are known by their local SIDO, that they identify staff within their organisation whose skill sets in different sports and different physical activities, who would be happy to contribute their knowledge and their expertise within the service. But above all, I suppose, they need to network. They need to network with their local club for direction. Who are the people I need to contact? Who can I network with? Who could support me? Because I mightn't necessarily be able to provide the support that's needed, but you can network me with people who can help. And my experience over the last 43 years in Cork, when I talk to people about a sport or a physical activity that I need people's help with, whether it's hurling, football, tennis, golf, it doesn't matter. There are people in every single club in the country who would love to help, and I would ask, love to help me, and they want to share in my enjoyment, they want to share in everyone's enjoyment of the increased participation, and particularly in the enjoyment that person with a disability gets from participation.